Before you know it, we'll be seeing snow all around western New York. But the big question is, how much snow can we expect?
You really want to talk about this?
Don't really.
Well, the News 4 weather team is making sure you're ready for what's ahead this winter.
Well, we've reached that time of the year that your thoughts start turning to hot chocolate, snow tires, your dog's building up a thicker coat. We start getting the question, what's this winter going to be like? There are a number of separate ways we can start to get an idea of the flavor of the season. For the first of those, and one you've probably heard of, let's send it over to Mike.
As if the weather isn't complicated enough, we also have to look at the oceans that surround us when looking into long-range winter prediction. Keep in mind that since the oceans cover a little more than 70% of the planet, they also store the majority of the Earth's heat. So it's pretty important where the warm and the cold patches end up. This drives the weather pattern. We've all heard about the El Nino. It's the area of above normal water temperatures that cycles through along the equatorial Pacific every several years. There seems to be pretty good agreement between the climate models that at least a weak El Nino is developing for this winter. But not all El Ninos are equal. Sometimes they set up across the western, central, or eastern Pacific. Sometimes they just kind of stretch right out along the equator. This winter season, the El Nino is expected to be situated more back to the west. This, combined with really warm water building off the state of Alaska, is expected to have major implications in terms of our winter weather forecast. This warm water, it's going to pump the jet stream northward across the western side of our continent and then diving down to the east, delivering plenty of cold air to our area and keeping us shivering for much of the winter season. The El Nino should help to generate widespread storms that target the middle Atlantic and southeast U.S. But I'd still keep the shovel handy, as there will be plenty of lake-effect snow to go around across our own neck of the woods.
I want to break all of that down for you. Let's put it in terms of a cell phone. When you're at a concert venue and you don't have many bars, there's a lot of people trying to do the same thing, your signal's not great, and websites and things like that don't load as quickly. When you do have a better signal, things load pretty quickly and everything goes as planned. It's the same thing with El Nino. When you've got a weak signal, it's not necessarily cut and dry. And that's why forecasting a winter outlook is a little bit more challenging when we've got a weak signal.
Now, when the signals are weak like that, there's a number of other things we look for. Believe it or not, one of them is early season snowpack. All the way across the world in Siberia, there seems to be a correlation between early season snowpack in Siberia and temperatures in the United States. Here's an example of it. October 2014, the snowpack in Siberia. The blues and the whites you see here are early season snowpack, and there seems to be a pretty healthy one. Well, that following winter here in western New York, one of the coldest we've had, it included that February, that record cold February where we didn't get above freezing. The average temperature for the whole month, 10.9 degrees. Well, let's fast forward a couple of years. October 2016 snowpack, much thinner. And here, our weather that following winter, much warmer. It includes a February that was about 24 degrees warmer than 2 years prior. Well, we're looking at a very similarly thin early season snowpack in Siberia. So when you look at one of these factors, we tend to think that maybe our temperatures this upcoming winter won't be that cold.
With all this in mind, all this information that we're now armed with, at least wanted to mention what average snowfall is across western New York. Some of them are easier to measure, like the airport at 94.7 inches, because we have this long climate record. Others are averages that have also been recorded off gauges around western New York, and that's thanks to many of our spotters. So we do generally find lesser snow numbers closer toward Lake Ontario, but down to the higher elevations, that's where you start getting, on average, 100+ inch numbers every year, basically. Then you're getting down into the southern hills, and especially across the Chautauqua Escarpment, places like Perrysburg, Mayville occasionally flirt very close to the 150 to 200 numbers on big years, but not necessarily every year. Places like Ellicottville also can put down some pretty big numbers. So this is at least the rough estimate of what you can find in an average year. Now let's talk about what we're going to see this year. Basically, the way this is all shaking out, if you recall, just a couple weeks ago, we showed you NOAA's forecast for the season, and it was putting basically equal chances of above and below average temperatures for the season. Basically, our meteorologists have come up to about the same when you split basically Andrew and myself, Kaylee and Mike, and basically that does rule out the uppermost end and lowermost end of a season to be, either extreme, the coldest bitter cold, to the warmest of warm. However, this puts us fairly close to average temperature-wise, which actually actually gives us a lesser chance of seeing the lake freeze over too quickly. Then we get into the snowfall side of things. This one actually is a bit clearer of a picture. Notice nobody here is going way above average snowfall wise, and this does take into account a lot of these things that you've heard throughout this outlook. So below average snowfall for Andrew and I will say is just slightly below the average, which at least for Buffalo is that 94.7 inch range. Thing to keep in mind is for especially a lot of you who live in the higher elevations, the lake effect zones, that lake is the biggest wild card. So some of you may end up with slightly above average snowfall for the season. Those in ski country I know can certainly hope for that. For Buffalo, at least we're not looking forward to some wild blockbuster season. And of course, this is Western New York. Certainly stay tuned to Forewarned Weather. We'll keep you ahead of all of it.